Hey, you're here with Brunch with Brian this morning. I want to talk about existing market conditions, and I wanted to talk actually about how I think that the market is going to play out here over the next half a year and year. And this is why we're all excited, because anytime there's a shift in the market, and we've been waiting a long time for this, for those of us who are full time in real estate, that might be you or maybe not. Uh, we've been waiting a long time for this overheated seller's market to break. It's like a fever. So it's been like a fever, and now finally it's breaking. So what's causing that? A couple of factors, but primarily the interest rates. So interest rates going up has made a big change in the marketplace. I want to share some facts with you, actually. I'm going to share some numbers with you. I like stats, and I'm going to share some stats about this is actually from Realtor.com. So these are Realtor stats. Now, what did they think? Their projections, and these are their updated projections. So where did they think the market was going to be, and where is it now? So I think that what happened is they thought that the market was going to be a lot different, and a big part of it was the interest rates. And so that's a big part of what happened to change their predictions. And so initially, their prediction for the interest rates through this end of this year, these are according to Realtor.com updated stats, they had thought the interest rates were going to be about 3.6% average throughout the rest of the year. Now, what are they projecting? Now their forecast says 5.5% interest rates average through the end of the year. So that obviously skews the entire market. It changes. I mean, just look at any mortgage payment and look how much 2% interest is going to change that payment, that monthly payment. So if you're buying a $200,000 house, just look at it as just as if you're paying interest only. Okay, just look at it that way. It's easy to calculate this. So what if you have a house that's a $300,000 house? Okay, $300,000 house. Let's say you're paying 3% interest on that house, and it's a $300,000 house. So every year, just in interest, you would pay $9,000. You get that? So 3% times $300,000 loan would give you $9,000 in payments. So divide that by 12, and what do you get? 900, something like that. So that's one, how much interest you would pay at that rate. Now, what would you pay if the rate was 2% higher? If you were paying 5% on 300,000, all of a sudden you're paying $15,000 per year in interest. So then all of a sudden that's like $1,300, over $1,300. So your payment just changed about $400 based on 2% interest. So obviously that's a huge swing in the marketplace, and a lot of people who thought they could afford a $300,000 house now can't afford that house anymore, and now they are just saying, well, I guess I'll have to wait. So you're seeing a lot of wait and see in the marketplace now. And how has that changed the projections for sales according to Realtor.com? If you want to write these down. Again, they thought the interest rates was going to be 3.6 through the end of the year. Now they adjusted their forecast to 5.5. Now, how do they think that changes? They thought that existing home sales would go up 6.6% through the end of the year. Okay, now what's their adjustment? They think it's going to go down 6.7%. Okay, so instead of going up 6.6% sales over the rest of the year, they think it's going to go down 6.7%. So that's a 13 point swing, and so that's a big swing in a projection, in a forecast. What does that mean to you? Well, and that's this last figure. What it means to you is that the inventory has gone up. So when the inventory goes up, when you have a lot more houses to buy, then sellers get a lot more reasonable. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that prices go way down, and I don't see prices going way down. I see them moderating, and I want you looking at your Zillow. I want you looking in your areas, your farm areas, locally and virtually, wherever you're working virtually. And everybody should have virtual, some places they're working virtually that have houses that you can buy for $150,000 that are good investment properties. Okay, so everybody should have a farm area. So in your farm area, I want you to look at what the Zillow's estimates are doing. Go on, it's so easy. Just go on Zillow, start checking out those estimates, and then go over on the right, scroll down, and it'll say what this estimate has done in the last 30 days. Check that out. Start checking that out. Is that going up still, or is it starting to go down now? This estimate's gone down, $5,000 over the last 30 days. So check that out. That's a stat to be watching now. But you're going to see in inventory the adjustment in the Realtor.com projections for the rest of the year. They thought that inventory would go up 0.3%. Now they're projecting, and this is huge, inventory is going to go up 15%. Okay, that's massive in the marketplace to have the inventory go up 15%. What does that mean to you? It means a lot of more houses are going to be available for you to buy. And the seller's market, where any seller could throw any house on the market and get full price offers, and multiple offers, that's over with. And so you're going to see the days on market getting longer. You're going to see a lot more opportunity. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update when I read this on the internet. I like stats, and stats can be very indicative of what the market's doing. And Realtor.com is a very trusted source. So if you're talking to anybody else and you want to, convey to them that it's not a seller's market anymore, sometimes even sellers like to talk about this stuff. You can even tell the sellers that Realtor.com says that there's going to be a lot more inventory, and that home sales they thought they were going to go up 6.6%, and now they're projecting home sales are going to go down 6.7%. So take a look at that, tell people that, and let them know that the stats are bending in our favor finally. So it's great to see, and we're getting a lot of more flexible sellers. We've got today we are buying a house this doesn't, we're doing a multiple offer strategy on this one. We're okay with paying cash. We have private lending in place to do this deal, and or we're going to do a deal where we're going to offer them. I'll tell you guys about this deal. I don't have enough time to really talk about it too much, but I'll tell you, we're doing a multiple offer strategy because it's much more favorable for us to get seller financing on this deal. This pricing is going to seem kind of low, but trust me, this is a really nice house, and it's a cute 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's going to make us a lot of money over time. So we're offering $65,000 for this house if they do a seller financing, and we're offering them $55,000 if they do cash. So we're actually, now sometimes we make that's not as dramatic, but on this particular house we decided to go this way, so we're actually giving them 10 grand more, and it makes more sense to us. We would make more profit and have a more favorable situation if we can do it with seller financing. As we always teach guys, pre-funded properties are great, but sometimes, if you've got private money and it's the right kind of deal, it's going to cash flow like a maniac. It's crazy. A house in that price range could cash flow, $400 or $500 a month, but that's not uncommon. In fact, when you start to look at these things, your payments are low, under $500 a lot of times, and sometimes you can rent these for $995, or sometimes even get higher than that. So that's why I want you guys exploring the world and seeing what's out there. Okay, guys. So our affirmation for today is I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna make money in this market. Okay, make money in this market. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make money in this market. I'm gonna make money in this market. I'm gonna make money in this market. Yeah, this market is really coming around, guys. It's really good. 15% more inventory as opposed to almost zero. Okay, so deep breathing, nice deep breath in. A nice smile. That always feels good, even though I'm running long. You guys know I like to keep it under 10 minutes if I can. One more deep breath in. Okay, guys, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, taking action, and I'm going to see you guys on Thursday. And I didn't make it under 10 minutes. All right, see you guys. Have an awesome couple days, and take advantage of this market. I'm serious now because this market is really, there's a lot of houses out there and a lot more motivated sellers. That's what we always talk about, motivated sellers. Okay, so keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and taking great action. See you soon, guys.